Yo, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about illegal foreigner that flew from police in Johannesburg. So what really happened here is that some illegal immigrants were arrested, and I don't know, maybe the police was South African police was distressed at that time, maybe so along the line there's part of them that flew from the police after being arrested. You can see the police van up there. You can see them fleeing. You can see that is why you see them when you see this guy running like this. So that is what's really happening in the video. So I want you guys to watch the video and drop your opinion in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Welcome back, guys. I want you guys to watch this video, and if you have somebody that is coming to South Africa or you are in South African, you have to watch this video because it's very important and it's very useful for you. So what this man was saying is very important. Like those people that always come to South African and marry South African woman and automatically become a South African, this will not be available anymore. Like now, if you are in South Africa and you are like 5 years in South African, and then you are expecting to be a South African citizen to collect a citizenship in South Africa, that would not be possible again according to the new law. So this new law will be keeping South Africans safe from illegal immigrant and undocumented immigrant in South Africa. And the last one is refugees. Recently South African bring some Palestinian refugee in South Africa. So this will not happen again. These refugees will just be in South Africa, and they will not be South African automatically again. So as a refugee, you can be South African. You have to do a lot of things to become a South African. So that will not be possible again. And there's a lot of new law that has changed in South Africa. So that is what this man was basically explaining step by step for people. So if it's the first time you are stopping by, please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. Peace up.
Is that certain things have been taken away. So let me start with what has been taken away. Permanent residence has been taken away. So the way that you know permanent residence is no longer there. So you don't just stay in South Africa for 5 years and now have permanent residence. That's been taken away. Naturalization has been taken away. So you don't just stay in South Africa for 5 years and then you're a natural citizenship or citizen of South Africa. Marriage, if you marry a South African woman, you don't automatically become a citizen of South Africa. Refugees, you don't just come to South Africa and get asylum and get a job and stay in South Africa. That has been taken away. Birth or citizenship by birth has been taken away. So you don't just give birth in South Africa and then your child is now a South African. All that has been taken away. So what is present? What is new? What is proposed? So as I said, you are going to have one law which deals with citizenship, immigration, and refugees. So that is going to be one law. And then your work permits, the skills, critical skills bill that has been taken away, the general work permit has been taken away. So those no longer exist under this proposal. And this is supposed to come in effect in 2027. So as the new GNU comes to an end, this should already be in place. So take note of what I said have been taken away. A whole bunch of things have been taken away. So what's coming? Let's start with birth. So I'm going to take you through each way of coming to South Africa legally and what has happened. We start with birth. So South Africa no longer or will no longer have birth certificates, which are physically on paper. So when a child is born, there's going to be a record, a birth record, which is going to be electronic at the point of birth. So you no longer have to go to Home Affairs to get a birth certificate. So when you give birth at the hospital, they are going to give you a record there at the point of birth. And then for a child who is not South African, they are going to have a foreigner identity linked to their birth. So that is how it's going to work if you're a foreigner. If your parents are both foreigners, you're going to have a foreign identification number. If you're local, obviously you're going to have a normal ID, but on paper, it will be electronic. So there's going to be an electronic population register. So what they're going to have now is an intelligent population register. So as I said, you can follow this with me on fumojena.com. There is all this information there, which I will share with you on our Facebook. So if you go to our Facebook page right now, you will see that I'm talking, and let's see if that paper is published. So let's go over there and publish it so that you guys can see everything that I'm saying. So if you go to fumojena.com, you'll be able to see everything I'm saying, because I want you guys to see as I speak. So we talked about children. You will now have electronic registration at point of birth. That is for children. Then let's go to work permits. So there's no more critical skills permit. There's no more general work permit. There is one skilled work visa. So there's one skilled work visa. Obviously, there are other types of visas. So let's look at other types of visas that are there. But the general and critical skills visa, that you know, are no longer going to be there. There's going to be a new one visa for employment, and it's going to be point-based. So it's going to be point-based. What it means is that you get 100 points if your skill is on a skills list, and if it's not on the skills list, there are other ways of getting on that skills list. You can have 10 years experience, you can have an offer, a job offer. So if your skill is on that list, you automatically qualify for a visa. So that is an advantage for those guys who are looking for work. If your skill is on a skilled list and you meet the requirements, automatically you have a visa to be in South Africa. So you can go and check that out, and let's display it so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. And as I said, go to fumojena.com, you also see this information over there. So once you get your permit, you are automatically able to become a permanent resident. But the process of becoming a permanent resident is no longer time-based. So it's now by invitation. So I'll take you through permanent residence when we complete the rest. So being a permanent resident is no longer by time. It's by invitation, and it's no longer open the whole year. You are invited by the minister at various window periods to become a citizen or to become a permanent resident. Similarly, for naturalization, there are going to be windows when you can become you can apply for naturalization, but it's by invitation. So it's not something that can just happen by itself. So as I said, you can go to our Facebook page.